Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot, and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Aquarius might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. And in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and links to some other really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is going to be for the 21st through the 31st of December 2019. It's a collective reading for the sign of Aquarius. It may or may not resonate with you depending on what time and date and place you were born. Every single day inside a zodiac sign has different planetary placements, so that's why it's important to you. That's why all of us tarot readers say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. We say all those things so that if you know those things, you can look at your other signs and get a more complete reading, piece it together from 3 or 4 different readings and take the parts that do resonate with you. Also, if you're not familiar with your placements in your birth chart, you can go to astrocafe.com and you can use their little calculator that they have there and just put in your time, place of birth, and your date of birth, and it will give you all of that, and it costs nothing. It's just a helpful little tool. Okay, and I'm not paid by them to offer that to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Aquarius and ask the spirits, guides, ancestors, and angels to give us whatever messages we need to know for the sign of Aquarius for the 21st to the 31st of December 2019. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Aquarius the 21st to the 31st of December 2019? Also, keep in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you find this reading right after I upload, or a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, maybe even a couple of years from now, most likely you will find a message for you inside of it. What are the messages for Aquarius for the 21st to the 31st of December 2019? Spirit, what are the love messages for Aquarius for the 21st through the 31st of December 2019? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and divide these into 3 stacks. 1, 2, no, let's draw the 3. Okay. All right, the card on the bottom of the deck is Judgment Reversed. Okay, so this is the card that's going to be the overall energy for this reading. And as we go through this reading, I will show you how this card will relate to the different cards in the spread. Now, in this position, it means that, it's time to make that decision. It's time to make that big move. It's time to maybe possibly resurrect a relationship. However, it's in reverse, so it means that there may be somewhat of a delay in making these decisions, and that right now just probably isn't the time to do something like that. Okay, and for those who are new here, what I do is I lay out 4 columns. The first column represents you, things you're going through, things that might have recently come to pass, and things that are coming towards you. And the second column is for your beloved, your intended, twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, a karmic partner, an ex that your heart still belongs to, maybe somebody you just met, or whoever is the first person you think of in the morning and the last person you're thinking of when you go to sleep at night. Okay, the third column are our obstacles and our challenges, and the fourth column is outcome. Now, I do this 3 times. I lay out 2 cards in each of the 4 rows for a total of 8 cards, and then I do this 2 more times for a total of 3 times, total of 24 cards. Okay, so here we go. This is in your column. We have the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Hermit reversed. for your beloved, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Swords reversed. Challenges and obstacles are the Ace of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands upright. And your outcome is Hermit reversed. I'm sorry. Not a Hermit. He looks just like the Hermit. He was upside down. I was looking at the Hermit. Five of Cups reversed. Okay, that's a good sign. And the Fool reversed. Okay. There's just about as many reversals in this reading as there are uprights, but that doesn't really make a difference. Some of these cards, sometimes the reversal is better anyway. So we have this Wheel of Fortune that is in your life. So you have all this wonderful good luck and joy and things that are coming forth in your life. If you are not in that particular phase and things might not have been going so well, never fear, because your luck is changing and all these things will be coming towards you. Now we have Hermit reversed, which means, you know, your time for being alone is over. Your time where you have done your inner reflection and what it is you want and the path that you want to take. You have done that. You've completed it. It's time for a change in your life and time to move forward. Now the person you are the person, your beloved, okay, they have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So when it is upright, this person is very attentive, very loving, very focused on growing a very strong and healthy relationship. This is probably not their biggest priority at the time. This card here shows me that they have been hurt. They have had issues in their past where it's like a mental prison. This is about your inner fears, anxieties, troubles, things that cripple you and make you believe that you can't step forward. And this card talks about being like a prison in your own mind, where these things are holding you back from doing what you want. Now, this is wonderful because this card is in reverse. So where they have been afraid to, hold on one second. All right, apologize for that. Okay, so I had somebody stop by. Okay, so where they had been afraid to move forward, they are overcoming their fears, which is probably why they haven't been focused on a relationship so much. But they have overcome their fears and they are ready to step out of their comfort zone, so to speak, and possibly change this back around so that they are more relationship material and ready to move forward themselves as well. Okay, so your challenges is your Ace of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands, which means you're gonna maybe feel sometimes, and just like in the card here that your partner had, these are, you know, wounds that have happened to you in your past relationships where possibly it's carried over into your new relationships where you are constantly looking for these little red flags that, you know, we are all on alert for. It's like a PTSD thing where, you know, we go, oh, I've seen that before, so I'm going to back up. Don't let that, because this is in your challenges, it tells me that most likely there is like nothing to fear here. If you do allow this to take control, you're not going to have very good luck in moving forward in your relationship. Just keep in mind that these, you know, if you are in a relationship with someone who you can't trust and you don't feel comfortable with, it's probably the wrong person. So just go on and trust the process and trust the relationship and see where it takes you. And most likely your sword will be in the upright position. You've just got to overcome those little challenges there. So your outcome is the Five of Cups reversed as well as the Fool reversed. And so this is actually pretty good, where he's like this, he's mourning the loss of these three spilled cups and not really focused on these two cups that are behind him, waiting there, hoping to be a part of his life. So what you have to do is realize that, whatever hurt you in your past, whatever bad luck you've been going through, that time is over, and it's time for you to step into this brand new relationship. Now, Fool talks about jumping in, just jumping in and not having a care in the world, and just whatever happens, happens, and not really having a plan or a goal, and just, whatever, whatever happens in the relationship happens, and there's not really any guidance or planning, which it's in reverse. You've learned your lessons. You know what to look for and what not to look for. Now, when I just said that you need to let these things go somewhat, of course, I'm not talking about being foolish or being taken advantage of. If you see something that's clearly not for you or toxic, you are an autonomous individual. You can make your own perfect decisions all by yourself without the help or the influence of someone else. And you have this inner beauty that shines out into the world, Aquarius. And you are loving, and you are deserving of someone who is loving to you. There is absolutely no reason to accept poor behavior on the part of any partner. Okay, so now we're back to your column. We have the Magician upright and the Ten of Pentacles. Isn't that lovely? All right, so we have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. Okay. In your partner's column. Okay, so your challenges again are going to be Page of Swords reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. Your outcome, Justice reversed, and the Chariot. Okay, I can see what this is. Okay, so of course, this is absolutely what you want. You have been through the hard times. You've done all that. Your luck is changing. You are making use of all of your lessons and all the skills that you've learned in love and life to manifest this Ten of Pentacles and bring this type of love and happiness and stability to your life. And it's what you are longing for most of all. You are hoping perhaps that this person, it actually feels like there is someone from your past that is regretting letting you go at some point, and they are somewhat focused on you. And now that they've seen you for your true self, it's like the old saying of they don't know what they have until they've lost it. And this is certainly the case here. So while you are manifesting this Ten of Pentacles back into your life, whoever it was that broke your heart in the past, most possibly this King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe most likely, had somebody on the side that they were seeing, or even if it was somebody that they weren't actually physically intimate with, they were sort of, laying out feelers and laying the groundwork for another relationship to occur if yours does not. But now that you are over it and you are manifesting true love into your life, this person is realizing that they really and truly did love you after all, which to me, that's like too bad, so sad. You had your chance and you made a mistake and you were unfaithful. That's just my opinion and what I would do, but doesn't mean that's what you have to do. If you are in a place where you know a particular person a little more, or you might be more understanding of such a thing, I don't know. So we have your challenges is the Six of Swords reversed, as well as the Page of Swords reversed. So this tells me that you, Aquarius, both of these are about you, since they are swords. Don't be so quick to become the twin flame runner. Stick around for a little while, but you don't necessarily have to open up about your feelings yet. If this is a person that you want to bring back into your life, or you really and truly just want to enjoy the fact that they realize they're mistaken, that they are missing you. Okay. So we have the Chariot and Justice reversed. It just tells me that, things are going to start moving really fast for you. All the things that you've been working on, your career, your art, your music, whatever it is, that is your particular gift, your skill, your talent. And you're going to have so many things come into your life that, you may feel as if you need to completely delay any type of communication with this past person at all, because it feels to me like this person may have been holding you back just a little bit. These kind of people that do things that this person has done, the cheating, the sneaking around, things like that, they tend to want to control everything in the environment at home or in their relationships. They tend to be the kind of people that don't want you to go out with your friends, that don't want you communicating with people, co-workers, people like that. They feel insecure about that because that's the kind of shady behavior they have. So definitely, while your career is on the upswing and you are moving so fast towards all these goals that you have worked for and manifested, wouldn't you ask yourself the question, wouldn't you be more happy to have a brand new love with a brand new clean slate than to take somebody back that has hurt you in the past? So it is a good time to put off that decision. And again, this is where we have this Judgment card as well, saying maybe not right now. So now we're going to be into the third row here, and it's the Ace of Wands reversed and the King of Cups reversed. All right, more people. The second column, in your partner's column, we have the Hierophant, and we have Strength. A lot of major arcana in this reading. Okay, so in your obstacles, we have the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, and in your outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and this King of Cups, when you manifest love into your life, you're going to have many suitors show up. There won't just be one. Sometimes just, you will recognize the perfect one. Perhaps you may meet somebody who, when this King of Cups is in reverse, you may be still attracting the opposite of what you want, depending on how you word your law of attraction. You can do exactly that. So be careful that you don't find yourself, and that's where this cautions and challenges and obstacles come in. That's where, looking out for these red flags. So when you see someone who tends to be, insincere in their emotion, or they seem to be uncaring about your feelings and your emotions, of course, this is the time to, realize all this hard work that you've put in, that you are not going to be, accepting of that. It's just, you move along to the next person. None of us really, nobody has time for that. Okay, so your past partner here, the one that hurt and betrayed you, it's going to test you by talking about, oh, I love you, you're the love of my life, I really wanted to marry you. This is where you're going to have to practice your strength, and you're going to have to make that decision. Do I want my life to change? Do I want forward movement? Do I want growth? Do I want this challenge back in my life again that's going to hold me back from what it is, where it is I'm going? Okay. Okay. I have extra cards here. All right. Here they are. I set them in the wrong place. All right. So, the Nine of Swords as well as the Seven of Swords reversed. So, your challenges are going to be, you know, do I really want to mourn this person? Do I really want to get back in a relationship where I have to deal with a sneaky, manipulating, insincere liar person who they're so good at making you believe the lies that they're feeding you, while the whole time behind your back they're talking trash about you to their friends or their coworkers or the new person that they are grooming to bring in to a relationship with them as soon as they discard you or move on. Just, you know, this is one of the things you're going to have to see about when this person rears its ugly head again into your relationship. Okay, because they will make you feel as if, you know, what you're doing is never enough. You're trying to constantly please this person so that they're happy in a relationship, just so that they give you any kind of attention at all. But remember, you had the Magician over here as well as the Wheel of Fortune. And as you begin to manifest this love into your life that you want so much, you're going to have so many choices. You don't have to worry about this one person who makes you feel as if you are less than. Look, he's got so many choices here. He's looking at each one. Everyone is different, unique, and beautiful, and any one of them would be so much better than what they have. And they're thinking about what the future could be with any of these different people. So keep that in mind, that in order for your luck to change, you can't keep going back repeating the same patterns over and over and over. All right. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will be back in another couple of days with the sneak peek for 2020, which is just going to be a couple of cards for each month for the entire year of 2020. First year in a brand new decade. It's going to be awesome. There's a lot of really amazing things that are happening in the world of astrology, and just really looking forward to it. It's going to be a new and exciting year for all of us, and it looks to me as if you are using this particular period just to, you know, make a clean sweep of all the things from 2019 and before that have hurt you and caused you grief and unhappiness, and that you are ready to just burst forward into the new year. Okay, well, I love you guys, and I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate this time of year. And I just want to take a second and tell you guys thank you for such a blessed last 4 months that I've been here on YouTube, for all of your likes, subscribes, shares, comments, donations, and the ones who just write to me, email to tell me hey and stuff, and for everyone that has asked for a personalized reading. If you feel like you want that, of course, that information's in the description box where you can email me. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Love you.